Greetings, YouTube viewers, and welcome to my analysis of yet another controversy surrounding Meghan Markle. Over the past few days, shocking new allegations have emerged claiming Meghan was booed for her shocking behavior towards sick children at Saturday's charity gala. Let's dive into the alarming accusations and eyewitness reports. For those just catching up, last weekend Meghan and Prince Harry attended a fundraiser at the Children's Hospital Los Angeles where they've supported important work for years. However, the evening became overshadowed by Meghan's public tantrum after jokes by comedian Molly McNearney. In the aftermath, more sources have come forward alleging Meghan displayed disturbing conduct towards children, patients, and families also in attendance. According to these insiders, Meghan not only faced boos, but was visibly uncomfortable interacting with the very kids she claims to advocate for. Eyewitnesses state that during the cocktail hour, over a dozen children and parents were invited to the private fundraiser for a special meet and greet with the high-profile guests. However, sources say when a group of very ill children in wheelchairs approached Meghan, she appeared scared and panicked. One parent shares Meghan loudly whispered, "Get them away from me," and hurriedly backed away. Another says she wore a painfully fake smile, posing for required photos, but seemed irritated the kids were touching her dress. Most shocking of all, multiple reports state when a young boy in remission cried from excitement, Meghan openly scolded him to stop that noise. The disturbing interaction did not go unnoticed by other donors and patients' families in the room. Sources claim audible gasps were heard, and some parents could be seen shaking their heads in disbelief at Meghan's cold reaction. These startling allegations contradict Meghan's vocal advocacy for children's charities over the years. Witnesses state that during the dinner portion, another child became distressed unrelated to Meghan, but she flippantly quipped, "Someone shut that creature up." More claims suggest when a dad thanked her at the end for support, she briskly replied with a very insincere, "You're welcome," without even facing him. All this has left people stunned and shaken. The fact Meghan would treat very ill kids this way is just unthinkable to many. According to those present, it prompted audible booing directed towards Meghan as the catalyst of the night. Some even imply Harry appeared equally mortified by Meghan's unacceptable behavior towards vulnerable children. Meghan and the Sussex representatives have remained completely silent. They've dodged questions this week about these extremely serious allegations that undermine everything Meghan publicly stands for. But witnesses insist this was no exaggeration. Meghan was outright cruel and rude to the suffering children brought before her. Naturally, everyone deserves the constitutional right to defend themselves against such heavy accusations. However, if even half of what's alleged proves truthful, it raises grave concerns about Meghan's character that demand answers and accountability. Let's examine possible motivations objectively. Some argue Meghan's actions suggest a deep lack of emotional empathy for kids in need. Others imply she only cares about causes that further her brand versus providing genuine care. More cynical interpretations are that Meghan might feel superior to commoners, unlike her past, more relatable image she portrays publicly. Could untreated narcissistic personality traits explain viewing children more as props than people? Or does constant criticism now make Meghan paranoid of any strangers near her, even sick kids? Was she just having an isolated bad day, or a lifelong avoidant pattern revealed in stress? Only psychological evaluation could potentially determine. Regardless of underlying causes, there can be no defending such insensitive and cruel conduct towards vulnerable children. If allegations are accurate, it crosses ethical and moral boundaries even with stars entitled to bad days. Meghan's silence only fuels distrust instead of compassionately addressing the concerns raised. That said, due process is important. Perhaps facts will emerge disputing claims or providing exculpatory context in Meghan's defense. However, even minor aspects proven accurate should rightly end Meghan's children's charity work and advocacy, given the positions of trust involved now permanently damaged due to reported behavior. Her suitability as a role model would also face inevitable scrutiny. If Meghan cares at all about helping kids as professed, openly apologizing for any mistakes or hurt caused seems the minimum needed now. Continued silence risks cementing a reputation as someone who only pretends empathy for causes aiding personal goals. Accountability in addressing serious public allegations is imperative for any leader, especially one working with vulnerable groups. Clearly, this escalating saga presents complex factors requiring wisdom, nuance, and more verifiable facts to reach fair conclusions. Ultimately, the well-being of suffering children should be the top priority, not any celebrity's image. I hope truth and justice prevail through open investigation of these claims about behavior fully incompatible with compassion. Your thoughts are welcome in the comments section below. Please like and subscribe.